I'm Brett Corpy from the Skyboat.com here inside the Tampa Convention Center, which is the site of the Extra Yard for Teachers Summit, which takes place Saturday, January 7th. The event is a half-day celebration for over 1,000 local K through 12 teachers here in the Tampa community, which is the site of the College Football Playoff National Championship game. Today I had a chance to speak with Britton Benoski, who's the Executive Director of the College Football Playoff Foundation. We spoke about the big stage of the National Championship game and its effects on the charitable efforts.
Well, what we realized is the platform for the college football is a really big one. People care a lot about college football across the United States, and this game in particular rivals the Super Bowl in terms of its level of interest. And so for us to be able to bring our teacher activation right into the middle of it and leverage all of the power of this big event for the benefit of our teacher community is something that is a great opportunity and one we want to take full advantage of.
Former Tampa Bay Buccaneer and Pro Football Hall of Famer Randall McDaniel, who is currently an elementary school teacher, spoke to me about his desire to be a teacher.
So when I was student teaching in college with my phys ed degree, a friend of mine who was a teacher at the school invited me into her classroom, basically because the boys in that community said men don't read, because their moms were the only ones that read books to them at night or read anything to them. And so I come to her classroom and I bring my favorite book, What the Wild Things Are, and that's what I read to the class. From that day, I was hooked. With the phys ed degree, I was supposed to be working outside in physical and doing all that, but I kept coming back to her classroom at reading and language arts time so I could read with those boys to keep them motivated. And the hook was set from that point in my junior year in college. I went to the pros and I met a teacher who organized the Vikings training camps, and she invited me to her classroom to work with small groups. And so I kept coming on my off days, and in the off season I was there every day from 8 to 3:30, like the normal job. And then the day I retired, I had got my provisional license. I started subbing. And since 2001, I've been working as a basic skills instructor in the Robbinsdale Elementary School area.
2016 Fulbright U.S. Distinguished Teacher Lavi Raven spoke to me today about 3 hip-hop cultural murals he is creating here at the summit.
First of all, it's the bomb to be here at the Extra Yard for Teachers Summit. Never done anything like this. The work that we're doing, the work that I'm doing here, doing 3 different murals. Okay. So the one that I'm doing 3 different burners. Right, society calls them murals, but we call them burners. So the one that is right outside is Uplift. Essentially, the design of that is, the background is an abstract atlas of the earth. And what I've always tried to do in different places is to find imagery, glyphs, signs and symbols that most people will recognize. And the earth is so easily recognizable and represents all of humanity united. So that's the background of it. All these swirling arrows representing all of our energies kind of working together across these hemispheres. And then in the center is a traditional kind of graffiti piece that says Uplift. The other 2 pieces that I'm doing are, one of them is in solidarity with the Women's March in Washington, January 21st, 2017. And not just in Washington, all over the United States. The majority of humanity is going to be taking a stand. And in support of my sisters, my mamas, the daughters out there, the women of humanity who maintained throughout all of our masculine insanity, basically painted just a dedication backdrop for that. And then the other piece, I want to really super reveal yet, but basically it's going to be a celebration of children on earth and educate to empower is what it will say.
Since its inception in 2014, the Extra Yard for Teachers Foundation has raised over $2.5 million in direct classroom need for its college football playoff host communities. The event takes place on Saturday, January 7th from 10 a.m. to noon. For the Skyboat, I'm Brett Corpy.